Awesome, thank you. What happened last week? Because somebody used to give Matt a
Yeah,
description
guys,
because
I
he
don't
was
remember
dead.
what happened. I think I actually died and then I transcended and I've come back since then.
Sounds fun.
It was not.
I think Jake can do the best explanation.
Well,
I agree
my
with
explanation
that.
is so short. Basically,
I know what we did.
crazy shit happened. We spent a day of we went with the clones. We slept. We then went to another city, to a warehouse to meet another member of the union, one of the leaders we were meant to kill. We had a meeting with him. I dropped a grenade again, killed him.
You love dropping them grenades.
It's a great
Gonna
end of
run
the
out of them.
conversation. The person that we killed ended up being alive, Snow. She came in, we shot at her, she ran away. We stole the dead body of the guy. Actually, no, he wasn't dead, he was unconscious. We kept the comatose body of the guy so I could turn into him at will.
I'm fairly sure he's still with us.
No, he
we
got
lost him.
we went to a bar, found all the captives again, put them in an apartment block, went to meet with two other people who ended up being the leader and Snow again, and a few other goons, where we were given the rest of the captives, and then it ended.
Yes.
And I stopped Mary from killing everyone.
I don't remember if we were going back to the ship or the apartment block. I think we just ended.
We went to the ship, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to
Yeah, you were on
another
the ship.
ship, and then we went back to ours.
Yeah, you're on
the
your ship.
captain said.
So now we have a ship full of random hostages we free.
No,
Nope.
because they got dropped off
No,
at.
no, we went to the ship to like drop them off because we have to go somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, we're going back to Natasha.
We're going to Natasha.
Yeah.
For an hour
Shore
and a half.
leave.
Shore leave.
Okay, yeah, that's really good description. I hope you're caught up now, Matt, and no longer dead.
No, I
Um,
wasn't paying attention to that. What?
Okay, cool. Well, you
Fine.
deal with the
Okay,
consequences
second
of not knowing
We
that.
sold you on eBay.
Well, while you deal with not knowing that, I need to roll some dice.
Yes, you do.
Why is that? Did you
You
level?
leveled.
Yeah.
God damn it,
Fuck
Jake.
you, Jake.
Damn it, man!
Go, Jake.
Suck a dick.
Dude, can I just say, you require like so much more XP that you require
Yeah,
like
I
20k
know.
more XP than me to level. 28k more
And I go
XP
up,
than me to
and I
level.
go up health by
Dear
2.
God.
Nice.
The max I
We're
can
We're
get is
fucking alive.
38.
XP to level up.
Light actually becomes a tiger.
It's canon.
Zai
Level
wants
Which
to be
also
Zai.
means that I have my final finally have my fucking damaging spell. Yay!
Okay,
Yeah,
so guys,
but
we're
you still
immune.
suck.
Okay, sure. So yeah, you're all on board the ship.
Where are
You're
we?
you're currently. Let me pull you over to a thing. You are currently.
We're right next to Natasha, aren't we?
Yeah, you're currently like in the system of Natasha.
So we're here.
Yeah. You're just in a different planet. So you're just doing the like few hour jaunt between Natasha and its sister planet. Anything any of you guys are doing in that time?
Yeah, Zai wants to go speak to the captain.
Sure.
And I want to go speak to my girlfriend.
Sure. Okay. Which conversation do we want to do first? You guys choose.
Captain.
Okay, sure.
I'm still high.
We can do the girlfriend one first.
Nah, I'm still high.
All good. Okay. Yeah. So this is like maybe like an hour after we start travel, and it's Zai's, like gotten back, dressed in casual clothes or whatever. He just goes up to the captain's office and knocks, or the herb,
Right.
and he just knocks on the door.
Yeah. Okay. Come in.
Yeah. He walks in. Captain, there is something I need to bring to your attention.
She gestures for you to sit.
Yeah, he sits. He looks down and like doesn't say anything for a minute or two. I have been in contact with my people, my contacts, my superiors, and they have recalled me to return to my space serve under the AIO once again.
MySpace. Sweet.
And he like swallows heavily and just like looks down.
The captain smiles. She stands up and like offers a hand to you. Says, if there is anything I can do to see you stay, I would do it. But I believe at this point in time, there is not much that I could say that could either change your mind or your higher ups' minds. So it has been an
Yeah,
honor
he
serving
like,
with you, Zaga.
Yeah, so she like offers a hand to shake it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes it and he shakes his head. No, Captain, I'm sorry, but I don't believe with the recent events that transpired, I can
On the other side of the
personally,
ship, you hear Vincent whistling nonchalantly.
I can personally stay here longer for my own well-being, and I cannot obey a direct order.
She nods. She says, I understand fully. I
For what it's worth, Captain, you have taught me a lot about your people. Some, he shakes his head like and laughs a little. Some negative, some positive.
Yeah.
I hope to see our people one day united like we were oh so many years ago.
She says, I would hope that on the next occasion we were to meet, it would be under better circumstances. Thank.
So yeah, like there's like I think it's like something plays out in his mind, and it's like a really side comment about like yeah, like you not killing millions of my people. And then he just like shakes his head and is like, "Me too, Captain." If there is a possibility for me to be transferred to Najar, not necessarily by this ship, but if you could help facilitate that, I have transport home from there.
I can see what we can do.
He nods. Thank you, Captain, once again. And then he just looks up. You too, BB. You have been an interesting event. Someone that I doubt I will ever forget. Yeah. He said, and then he's like, I would like to say goodbye to the crew before my departure.
We will be stopping on Natasha. I believe there are things that need to be taken care of there, and I would like to have all of you have some time to relax for a bit. If it is,
Yeah, he's wait, Nick. Yep.
yeah, she says, if you would be permitted, you are welcome to stay with us for that time. You could say goodbye afterwards.
I believe my departure should be as soon as possible.
She nods. I understand. You can, you can say sorry. You can say goodbye on planet. I can arrange transport for you there.
Yeah, so he nods, and then he salutes her. Traditional Valronian way, whatever the fuck it's called. And then he's
He
like,
says a
"Thank you,
12,000
Captain."
word goodbye.
Yeah, she
Yeah, no, that comes later when he gives you a formal goodbye. You guys seen formal introductions and prayers. You haven't seen formal goodbyes. They last
Mate,
6 days.
you've seen how Elijah reacts to the formal shit.
The captain like salutes back in like Natasha Navy style.
Yeah, awesome. Then he goes to his room, like starts like packing, I
Masturbate.
guess. And like we don't have to go through it, but he just like essentially says goodbye to BB. Like I think him he he's always been attached to AI, and so like BB's like he considers him a good friend. So he just gives them like a big goodbye, not formal.
BB has no friends. He's an AI. He doesn't have feelings.
And he like lets him know that if he needs refuge or whatever, like Zai's general stuff about like AI-ness, that he can find him, and he gives him ways to find him and shit.
Okay. BB says when you say that, he says, I doubt that'll be necessary. The UNN has always been kind to me.
Zai nods. Yeah, I believe that you should be well treated. Though if there does time when you transcend this being, don't be afraid to contact me, my people. We will be glad to help.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And
There's no-
besides, like, the buy, that's all I want to do.
Sure. So what happens between Mary and Elijah?
Right. Mary's gonna find Elijah. I don't particularly
Medbay.
care where it is, but it's probably the med bay. And she just like walks in there and she's like, "Right, I'm here to thank you for stopping me back, for making that terrible mistake."
There's a moment where she's tempted to say which one. But she says, with the rocket launcher, yeah?
That's the most egregious one, yeah. I really didn't like myself at that planet. Those people were all but threatening our way of life, and the next time that happens, I really want to shove a nuke up someone's arse and blow it up. Yeah,
Well,
I pulled out that
At least
rocket
if you
launcher.
think about the consequences next time.
Are you crazy? You're talking to a Vincent. We don't think about the consequences.
Are you asking me if I'm crazy? Really?
No,
Thank you.
because I know you're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a doctor. I can diagnose myself.
yeah. You know, when they invited us into that building, I felt like I'd rather just blow them up and damn the consequences. It was strange. I've never done that before.
People get pushed to an edge, especially with things they haven't seen before. The Union is good at pushing people to their edge, making them angry, making them hate. Luckily, I'd met them before. I know how to, in a way, control myself around it.
Right.
Your response isn't exactly unprecedented, but I was thinking it made sense that. Well, it made sense that they might have something valuable there. And if there wasn't, I would have let you blow them up afterwards, don't worry. I'm not going to stop that.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, you saved me, boyfriend, so that's gonna happen, you know. We're kind of an attached property, so it's. I'm not sure what you want out of our relationship, but I still have to marry that. You know, he looks like Sai a bit, but he's kind of nice.
Oh, shots fired, man.
She'd. I understand that. It's not exactly hard to accept. We're military, after all. It's most likely a de-stress. What we've been doing. What you need to do is carry on the family name. Create a sense of stability in. Oh, not the Empire. Is it an Empire, actually? Is the Natasha thing an Empire, Liam?
Monarchy.
In the monarchy, then. I'd say the monarchy, not the Empire.
Yeah.
I was,
So by no
I was,
means
I was
it's
hung
a-
up on the Emperor.
It's not a democracy at all, then. It's not even a pretend democracy.
Emperor Elijah.
No.
Yeah,
Not
no, she'd
yet.
say she
Oh, God.
understands that. Yeah,
Dear
I
Lord.
understand that you need to do that to keep stability in the monarchy and in
Right,
family.
because I am about to blow myself up. I think. I think you've noticed. I know a lot of royal people, and I've contacted the Lord Commander of the Royal Engineers. He had a project earlier that was an early newer design of a jetpack. It didn't go so well for the trial test pilots. He survived though. He's still operating. But it's a failed project, and I was kind of hoping we could salvage the failure and maybe make it a success.
Well, that's up to you, Mary. You got to do that while we're on Natasha.
Well, true.
I need to find a dog.
I'd need some help on that. You know, I'm not the brains. I need brains.
I'm a second lieutenant. I probably don't have the clearance for this. The captain's most likely the person you want for that.
Well, you know me. We can go do a backroom deal. Is that what it's called? I know this man. We're on first names.
If the captain can't help you, I will. But captain first. The rank and the fact that she's basically the head of this fucking the special forces of Natasha kind of helps.
Right, but you'll help me if
If it goes, yes, I will.
right.
If it
All right,
goes
Although
yes,
that's
I need
good.
to I need to find a dog first.
What's with the dog?
Nothing.
You have that
Just-
smile on your face. I don't.
Yeah, I do.
Right. All right. You find a dog. I'll find
Yeah.
Ty. I need to talk to him too.
I need a dog.
Hopefully
She,
he'll help me
She goes
too.
to a computer and then basically
Uh.
Googles how to find a dog on Natasha.
Why the? Oh God, no, Elijah! Don't kill the dog.
As long as it's not my dog, I'm fine.
No,
with
no, I'm
anything
not gonna
you
kill
do.
you. I'm gonna buy
Oh,
a dog,
he's
though.
gonna use his new power to kill the dog.
He needs to test the
Elijah
power, man.
She's a monster. She's a fucking monster.
Stay
I can
away
bring it
from
back
my
to life.
dog.
That's what you use your prisoner for, Elijah. Come on, get your war crimes straight.
Oh wait,
No, we need to keep him alive. Apparently, I would have used it a while ago, but
Because
apparently
I
we
would have
keep him alive.
appreciated that.
we still have someone on board, right?
Yes.
yes. Zai's probably gonna take him with
You have a Velron on board.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure.
That's why Sai's leaving, because he wants to poison the captain.
Zai leaves and
The
he's just
general.
he's like, fuck you guys, and the ship just explodes, but everyone survives except the general.
I've
Oh,
got
well.
nothing else I really need to do, so Marion.
Yeah, Mary and Zai. And then Mary and the captain, I suppose, or that's kind of already arranged, I suppose.
So I guess Mary comes to Zai.
Yeah, Mary comes to Zai, and she's like,
He's just in his
"So,
room.
Zai, hello."
Yeah, he's like just sitting there. Yeah. Hi, Mary.
Do you know many people on Natasha?
One. Why? Personally?
Right, because I want to introduce you to a friend of mine.
If he was human, he would give like a sad look, but he just gives off a sad sound. But Mary can't understand. What,
You
what
see,
do you, what do you
we
mean,
were
Mary?
talking about a jetpack. You know, it's a thing that's been a pet peeve of ours for some centuries.
He smiles.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we've
I need to
talked
take
about
this. Be right back.
I guess we do someone else then.
Yep, we just go destroy everyone.
Is there anyone else who wants to do anything specifically while we're waiting?
Not particularly. Vincent's probably just
We
getting
do
drunk
know
in
we're
the
going to
tavern.
Natasha.
Yep.
Yes.
We know we're going to
Yep.
Natasha, right?
Yeah, you've been told.
Yeah, Vincent's probably just getting drunk in the officers' quarters.
Solid plan.
Yeah, I'd probably be joining you there.
You know what? Actually, Elijah would go join.
Alright.
And then she'd challenge you three to like a proper drinking contest.
Oh god, okay. Alright, how does this go down? It's
If you agree to it, we're gonna take
I'm
I'm
shots
down. I got
repeatedly.
nothing else to do. It's not like I'm flying.
I'm back.
okay.
We're having a drinking contest. Please hold.
I
Yeah.
think Zai's just watching us through this mirror with a sad smile on his face.
Okay.
Physical
Well, we
saves?
talked about a jetpack for like ages ago, and you said you'd help.
Oh, we get back to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that first.
Okay. He's
don't
like, "Hey, remember, Mary? That was a while ago."
Yeah, and now you have a chance to do it. Wait,
He shakes it. He shakes his head. Mary, I'm sorry that you were gonna find out sooner. I just talked to the victim, and I have been reassigned. I will be leaving Beta 6.
Oh.
And he he looks down, like sadly.
Well, can't you just be delayed? Like a delayed flight, a delayed departure? I could beat you up and strap you in the back of my car. It's fine.
he laughs and he like looks up and smiles. We still have some hours before we reach Natasha, and I assume my flight will take a day to prepare, or two. What can I do for you, and then Mary? Can I help you?
Well, the Lord Commander probably has his own plans for the jetpack and what we've tried to do. So I figured if you'd look over them and maybe give us some pointers, because you're kind of smart.
He nods. If there's time before
Of course
then
there's
my
time. If
departure.
there's not, I'll make time. I'll kick them in the arse. I'll kick time in
He
the
laughs
arse.
again. Though Mary, my expertise, I'm more specialized towards computers and programming. I have some knowledge with, well, technology, though it's more limited. I might be able to share some thing that has been long lost. I'm not entirely sure.
We're talking about making a human fly in a powered armor. It's not exactly rocket science, or maybe it is.
I'm about to say technically it is.
I'm fairly sure it is.
Yeah, so I was like,
Yeah, I think
Mary,
it is.
it literally is rocket science. You understand that, right?
Right, but you're still more advanced than human beings. I'm sure we'll figure something out, and then I can, we can put it on my suit, and you can see me fly. I can wave goodbye from outside the airship.
He's like he nods and like but like like how when like someone shakes their head and nods at the same time, like it's just like okay, sure.
Yeah.
Like it's like he's agreeing, but it's like what are you talking about? I'll do it, but what the fuck are you talking about? Like he's sad.
Oh,
I think
come
Mary
here,
would
you.
pick that up.
Come here. I'll give you a hug. See, you need one.
She just picks him up and hugs him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hugs back. This is a strange custom for the alien.
Oh.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Did I ever
So,
tell you
yeah,
that you
this-
remind me of Prince Adrian?
He's your boyfriend, isn't he? Oh,
I suppose.
that's Elijah. Humans are confusing.
What? You don't have multiple mates?
Our sex
Your
drives
species
are
is weird.
relatively limited. We mate
Yeah,
to
you're always
produce.
horny.
That's about it.
Man, that
Right.
sucks.
So if you ever need war declared on, we got a shortcut. You could just talk to me.
What? What?
Well, if you want the flight delayed, then we could always declare war, or exile 300. What's it called?
I don't think that will be necessary, Mary. I will make time for you.
All right. I'm here for you. You don't need to do this on your own.
Thank you, Mary. You have shown me something in humans that I think I've lost since I've joined the squad. I joined with a certain degree of naivety, but I think some of that naivety lives true in you. You are what I hope for the future of humanity.
Well, the future's coming any way you want it, lad. It's just coming every second of the day. But I better get on with it. We're gonna land soon anyway. I'll see you there.
Right. Thank you, Mary.
No worries.
Cool.
And then she just books it for the captain. It's like, bye.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get back.
I
Yeah,
want
so
that
if there's
jetpack.
any roles I can do, Liam, before like now and the departure, then I will totally do that. Because I did promise like weeks ago.
Sure, yeah. There's probably some stuff you can do before.
Cool.
Before we get around to it. Okay.
All right, Captain. All right.
Whoa, first.
Yeah. There's.
We have an important drinking
While
game
you're
to
walking
have.
there, we got a contest to be having over here.
Yeah.
You have a contest? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
All right.
Yeah, me, Aaron, and Vincent are drinking.
So.
Physical save to see who gets drunk.
Yeah. So okay, you guys.
Safe?
But I'm just aiming to get them smashed off their face.
Yeah, you guys are all sitting around this the table in the officer's
Bar.
lounge. There's like multiple shot glasses like all the way through this.
It's like the scene from Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
At the start when they were taking a shot
Yeah.
each at a time until one of them
Remember
falls
how
over.
you said you were gonna poison, like you were gonna shoot yourself in the head to test your level 9 power?
Yo,
I
Still gonna
think
do
you
that.
should just play a drinking game and just poison yourself, and just die in front of them, because that's gonna
Nah,
be
man,
way more
I'm-
entertaining.
nah, because I'm gonna die anyway and still have BB tell them all.
I just,
After 58 minutes, because it takes an hour for me to revive.
I just have this image of you like all in a drinking game. Elijah just like drinking everyone under the table, dying from it. They're just like they're drunk and freaking the fuck out, and like just an hour later, she just pops up and just shouts, "I'm ready to go, motherfuckers!" And just keeps drinking.
Round two.
Don't worry, I've got plans here as well.
Alright. So. Yeah, you guys just start downing shots.
Yeah.
This is like loud
Give me-
disco music going on in the background. Not disco, it's loud music in the background.
Yeah, give me a round of physical effect saves.
Mate.
Alright. Okay, Aaron.
By the way, we're not
I
stopping
can't make
here.
any of these
Just 'cause you
saves.
failed one doesn't
Yeah.
mean we're stopping.
So, Aaron, you're starting to feel a little bit tipsy. Do you want to keep going?
Okay, yeah, no, I'll keep going.
Alright, cool. Another round, please.
Vincent, you still haven't put your fucking saves down.
What? What's wrong over this time?
Why is your save at 13? It should be at 11.
Man, I'm so bad at
Fuck's sake. Vincent, what level are you?
I
Yeah.
win!
I'm checking that now. Alright. Aaron,
No, you don't.
Jesus Christ.
things are starting to get a little bit blurry now, man. Do you want to keep going?
You should have the
He's
saves
fine.
I have. You put them right. You
Fucking
didn't put them down
lightweight.
by 2. 'cause
Yeah.
you're dumb.
Listen, I've flown ships like this before. I can keep going.
Go for it, man. Another round.
Okay, no, not at this point.
Dude, that's
Okay,
only 3 shots.
so
You're
ah,
fine.
so when I fail, so when
Yeah,
I feel
but
myself
apparently
getting
I'm a
drunk,
lightweight.
I put my hand to my head like I'm feeling and then I use the biopsionic power purge toxin,
Yeah.
Vincent's Russian, he's
which lets me
fine.
reroll at a +3, so
Yeah.
my save's at 8.
Do it.
Barely.
Alright.
Biosonics can get everyone drunk, man.
So,
So,
like,
Elijah.
Aaron, you're starting to feel a bit more like your vision's getting a little bit more blurry, but like, you're not drunk yet, right? Like,
Okay, yeah, no. So I'm gonna grab another shot and start going towards the hangar.
okay.
It's Aaron.
I-
No.
Aaron stands up with a shot, starts fucking like, kind of, he's a little bit like crooked, like he's not standing completely straight, and he's just like walking towards the hangar.
Well, that worked.
Vincent,
Well,
keep
it
the door
broke when I got
closed.
to 14.
What did you say, sir?
I said, Vincent, keep the door closed. Telekinetically.
Yeah, nah, just let him go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No,
Alright.
I don't let him go.
Oh my god. That has to be.
Okay,
fucking
so
bad.
Vincent passes out
So
Vincent,
that's my first fail.
on a nat 1.
Other than
Vincent,
that one though.
you're feeling like, all of a sudden, like, it just hits you like a fucking brick.
Oh, wow.
Elijah as well.
You're not
Never
like,
mind.
you're not quite
damn it, Elijah.
unconscious just yet, but like, you're like, all of a sudden, it's just like, bang, like, oh, what the fuck. Like,
I'll max my assistance strain out doing this if you want.
They're
Alright.
doing so well.
Aaron, Vincent, Elijah, are you gonna have another shot? There's still some more sitting on the table.
Well, is someone trying to stop me or no?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I'm
did.
heading to-
I would have stood in
Okay.
front of you, man. I would have
Then
took
I'd
a
be
shot
like,
and stood in front of you.
one more
Vincent,
drink
keep
then.
drinking.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, come on, drink more.
God
Hey!
damn it!
Can we
My
say Aaron
rolls
gets
are
knocked
so
out?
shit.
Aaron, the
Ugh.
world is starting to spin, dude.
Oh god.
Elijah actually
There we go.
fails one. Wait, can you just keep re-rolling?
Yes! I can't not
Fuck you.
stop doing this.
Fuck
I just
He
maxed
just
my
has to.
assistance
He
strain.
just has to. Yeah, he just has to keep
Bullshit.
spending. Oh, like
Until he
putting
gets
system
knocked
strain.
out.
God.
And he gets knocked
Magic
out
piece of
instantly.
shit.
All right,
Biosonics, dude.
Vincent,
I'm just
did
trying
you
to get
roll?
my crew drunk as fuck.
Yeah,
Oh.
succeeded.
Okay, cool.
Should have played a bias on it.
We getting another round here, or
Yeah.
Aaron-
You use
Aaron,
it
like,
literally until
Aaron
someone
and
literally
Vincent,
passes
you're
out.
probably at the same point. Like, you're probably at the same point now. Like,
I'm gonna keep going.
I've already had one
Either-
fail though.
yeah, but it was a
You
one.
nat one.
Yeah. We all
Nope.
failed now.
Oh, fucking hell, Elijah.
I think
I'll
it's
have
time
to-
Vincent
I'll
will
have to
shit,
rest
just
5
fall
days
asleep
to
on
get
the
my
table.
resistance strain, but it's worth it.
um.
I think at this point Vincent will just fall asleep on the table.
All right, Vincent falls asleep. Aaron,
Yeah.
you're still awake. Dude.
Yeah, I'm probably like crawling like slowly
Okay,
towards
so-
the door.
So Aaron, at this point, if you want to keep drinking, you need to roll 2. The first one is like whether it affects you. The second one is like whether you pass out.
You're
Yeah,
like,
no,
I'd just be like, sure.
Yeah, so like-
I've got
so
one
like-
more for you, man.
The first, yeah, the
Use the
first
special
one.
stuff.
If you fail the first one, you roll the second one. If you fail both, you pass out. If you succeed on the second
This is
one,
called
Okay,
you
yeah,
moonshine,
no, I'd
Joe.
like okay, just one more.
do
This
it,
is called
Aaron.
moonshine. Try this.
Oh,
You
shit,
know the
wait,
initiative.
wrong one.
He takes that so
Dude,
No,
fast.
I still fail. I still
Roll
fail
again.
Regardless of
Roll
what I
again.
rolled.
Yep.
God damn it.
Aaron just passes out. Like he just head smacks into the table. Like,
Is no? He's crawling on the floor.
oh yeah, he's just like on the floor. Like,
Is there a
Unconscious.
sofa around?
yeah, that'd be like a lounge.
She'd put him on the sofa like in the proper position so he doesn't choke on his
Yeah.
tongue or his vomit,
Yeah.
and then she'd clap her hands together, saying, "My work here is done," and leave.
You just hear Vincent slur, "Fuck you."
Elijah's just fucking laughing. And now you can go to Barry in the captain.
Oh god.
This is Elijah's iron hour.
All right.
Ugh.
Mary, what are you doing? You want to talk to the captain?
Oh yeah, Mary is going to the captain, and she's like, "All right, captain, I've got permission from both Sai and Elijah. They're gonna help me, and all I need is, I suppose, I need to talk to you about the
She raises an eyebrow.
Project Icarus. You've heard about it, right?"
The failed attempt to get a jetpack.
Right. So you have heard about it.
Yeah.
It had a lot of promise, and we thought we'd finally solved everything, but you know how it goes. So I was sending I sent a letter to the Lord Commander of the Royal Engineers. He's a family friend, and I figured maybe we could get Sai to help us solve the last problems that we had, and then
just don't get yourself killed, Mary.
I'm sure it'll be fine. She just kind of chuckles. I mean, the last pilot survived, didn't he?
Depends on how liberal you want to be with the term survived.
Oh well, I suppose it's time to tell you that we had a psychic view my future, and it's fine. I'll live. So long as I
She-
follow my heart, it's all fine.
She smiles at that. She says, you do realize those horoscopes are bullshit, right?
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose you're right. It is bullshit, but I'd still like to try.
Yeah, she's like smiling now. She says, Mary, as long as you make it back to this ship in a condition that allows you to continue your job, you're fine.
All right. Let's hope Jacob is of the same mind.
If you don't, well, just make it back to the ship. I don't like losing crew
Yeah.
members.
Yeah, well, we need you to help delay Zai's flight and shit, because you know how he is with being punctual and all that stuff.
It will take a couple of days for the flight to be ready anyway. I'm not sure what I can
I
do to
suppose. Yeah. But
stop
he's
our new
agreed to help
allies.
me, so all I need is your help to, make sure he doesn't leave until he's good and done.
He will have the time he has left on the planet. Well,
All right.
if that's not enough, she shrugs. We won't be here that long anyway.
Oh god, yes. We'll solve the jetpack problem. You'll have your own shock troopers on command. It'll be great.
Can't wait for the flying Irish woman.
She shrugs. As long as I don't have a squad full of cripples.
Now, Captain. Let's be optimistic about this one. It'll work.
She
And
knows.
then we can start working on suit rippers for gloves.
When she says a squad full of cripples, there's a shot of Aaron laid on the
Yeah.
sofa.
Like, yeah.
On the table.
It's like she says, as long as we don't have a squad full of cripples, and they're like, there's like a camera, it's like a little like fucking like CCTV camera, like really shoddy fucking film of like the officers lounge, and there's just fucking like Vincent like on the ground. There's just Aaron on the fucking sofa, like Aaron's dog is like
Elijah
licking
walking
at his
down the hall
face or
whistling,
something.
whistling away.
Elijah just cleaning up.
All right.
Yeah, so Mary goes back to check her compad and maybe send another ping to the Lord Commander.
Sure. Elijah, as you're walking away, like BB appears to you and says, it appears you should have put money on that.
Nah, I'm fine with that. It was. I can do that later on in the planet. This was a test.
It appeared to work. You're going to make me very rich, meatbag.
Yeah, I'll share some with you someday.
Alright.
She's actually gonna go to see Tai.
Yeah, sure.
Probably stinking of alcohol. But looks completely sober. It's weird.
Oh, I love it.
Were you bathed in alcohol?
We drank a lot. Alcohol sticks to
I
your
know, I'm
clothing.
joking.
Yeah.
I like how
Actually, she
Zai's
probably will.
the first episode was alcohol based and Zai's last
Yeah.
is alcohol. Very sentimental.
Alright, yeah.
By the
well,
way, Aaron, that's your best initiative roll so far ever.
yeah, that is your
Yeah,
best.
you
no,
rolled
sadly, and I
perfect.
wasted it on getting drunk.
I already failed because I got that one.
Fuck
Dude, you're gonna
dangerous.
lose
That's
anyway.
just how it
Eventually. It
works.
didn't matter. It didn't matter when.
I
I
mean,
had 2 fails.
he could have outlasted. You would have taken a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I failed everything except one.
Yeah. Alright.
Good times.
Yeah, so how does this go between Zai and Elijah?
Zai's just sitting in his room.
Yeah, knock, knock, knock.
Case or something.
He come in.
Hey, Zai.
Hi, Elijah. You reek of what is that? Whiskey?
Whiskey, vodka, moonshine. Yeah, you can name a few.
Absence.
That's what she gave Aaron at the end.
Moonshine
My
was
room's-
made on moons.
My room's toxicity report. Like, you're completely sober.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a bias
B-
psionic.
it's like-
BB's
like a
voice. BB's voice comes through. It's best not to ask.
it's just like flashbacks to Zai just watching you guys do this.
On a side note, I just imagine that moonshine is literally made on moons.
Totally. It's not a hillbilly.
It's
thing
actually
anymore.
yeah, no, it's actually not. It's not a hillbilly like thing anymore. It's actually been franchised. There is a legitimate like
By
massive
the Hazard
corporation
Company.
that just buys a whole bunch of moons, and yeah, that's where they make it.
No, it's just
Actually-
well, I'm a biopsionic. I don't get drunk.
He shakes his head, not like he's like, have someone, he shakes his head, but like laughingly.
Yeah, it's an amused one,
Yeah, that's it.
basically, and she laughs too.
What can I do for you, Elijah?
I wanted to thank you actually.
Oh, what for?
The information you gave me
Yeah, he
about my
nods.
uncle.
Yeah, I hope it helps. It was limited. I wish there was more I could have done for that.
That's all I need. He's still alive. It'll do me. Well, I'm guessing he's still alive. It'll do me.
I do hope you find him, Elijah. When it comes time to, well, you find some sort of closure.
It's working on it. I got some on the planet.
Yeah,
The
he
past is
doesn't respond.
slowly closing door for that.
Yeah, he just nods.
Hmm. Uh, Anyway, I'm gonna go back to medbay. I need to find a dog.
Elijah, I figure you'll find out sooner or later.
Yeah?
I'm your father. No, no. Just watch Star Wars. I'm sorry.
Oh, the reveal! The reveal is here.
Yeah, I have been
Possible.
repositioned by the AIO. I think at this point everyone would know the AIO because I think it was maybe not Vincent, but the rest of you would know that's just my UNN.
Yeah. Come on,
Vincent works at
your
Signal.
EXO.
Yes, well, yeah, it's like a New Zealand intelligence operatives, what it stands for, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the military. I've been repositioned by the AIO. I'm to leave Beta 6. I thought you should know. As my
She briskly
CEO.
walks over to you and hugs you.
I
The
think
second
he's
time, actually.
I think he's really startled at first. So yeah, and then he hugs back after a second or two of just
And then she
awkwardly standing there.
yeah, and then she gives you she offers a hand to you,
He shakes it.
and she does the double handshake where she puts her hand on the other side as well, and
Yeah.
gives a proper handshake, and she's smiling widely at this, and she says, I guess you'd be glad to be back with your people then.
Yeah, I will be excited to be able to talk without stumbling. And yes, I will be.
No,
Though
I'm happy for you.
I will miss you all. This has been a learning experience. One I think I needed.
We all do.
Thank you, Elijah, for that. I have learned a lot about humans and the human psyche through you and the rest of the squad. I have yet to tell the rest besides Mary and the captain. But thank you.
She laughs at that and says, "Don't just use me as an example. I'm not the best."
No, and that's why I'm thanking you. You are. Do not take this the wrong way, Elijah. Would say you are on an extreme end of damaged. I don't mean that to
she laughs.
offend.
I prognose myself. That's appropriate.
Though I've seen, even through your acts of what I would, through the things you have done, there is some kindness and redemption, I would say. You don't do what you do out of cruelty most of the time, but out of guided thought and purpose.
I I care about the people who try to save, and the people who have no what that are innocent in exchanges, like the squad. They didn't need to die, so I stopped them from dying. Most of them.
He nods. And that is something I don't think I would have ever realized about the humans, sorry, you, if I had not had this first-hand experience. I would have not gained that from history documents and books. That is something I needed to experience firsthand.
We're not perfect, and your people realize this, and the other group of your people realize this, but with work and time, no one is perfect, but we can be.
Yeah, he
Eventually.
nods. He like nods like enthusiastically. That is what I hope for. That one day you will, like you say, no one is perfect. My people, as much as we like to deny it, have been wars and acts of cruelty. We are not perfect. We still do those things. So we have been around a lot longer than you have. You just need time, I believe. And one day you will learn as a species, I think.
He goes up to the door and says, before you go, come see me. I'll have something for you.
Okay. Sure.
And she leaves.
Cool.
Hey, Liam, I just imagine that. Well, you gonna say something? Sorry.
No, I'm just typing to Liam.
Yeah.
I just imagine at this point that Vincent would like stumble over to Aaron, grab him, and teleport to wherever the captain might be.
Oh god.
I'm still out. I got nothing here, so.
Yeah. Like, is the captain like in a quarters or something?
Okay, so I'll say that this is like there's nothing else that really needs to happen. Well, I'll say this is when we get like close to Natasha, so she's probably on the bridge.
A second, sorry.
Like this is probably when we're getting like closer to Natasha, so she's probably on the bridge.
Yeah. But we're still probably drunk though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and I just grab Aaron and teleport to like outside the captain's quarters and bang on the door loudly. Captain!
Yes.
Does she open the door or anything?
Yeah. It's like she walks like you hear footsteps and yeah, the door opens. She's standing there.
Vincent just
She
like
kind of like looks at you curiously.
Vincent's just like half like leaning on Aaron, half holding him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain. Oh, Elijah. Yeah. Elijah cheated.
You don't know that.
I think it's
Zooms out,
easily
though.
presumed. Like it's a fucking
Yeah.
Elijah. She's full of shenanigans.
She kind of like glances down at Aaron. Looks
She's
back.
fighting you again.
Looks back at you. Looks down at Aaron. Go get some sleep, Sergeant.
He just dumps Aaron there and walks off.
I probably walk past.
What was that?
Just walk past, pick him up, and then walk off.
Yeah.
Anyone
Either way,
goes
she'd probably,
to the
even if I didn't, she'd probably contact me to get him
anyone
away.
goes to the
Yeah,
head,
like,
I'm doing-
if you-
I am actually still the medical officer.
Yeah, if that doesn't happen, like you get a call.
No. Yeah, I'll walk past pick Aaron and I'm taken to
Yeah.
his room.
Like you would have,
If
you would have,
anybody walked past
you
me,
basically would have got a comms, which had been like,
if anybody
Elijah,
walked past
Aaron,
me, I
come
could
deal
see
with your
Vincent
problem.
sleeping in Jerry's hands.
Yeah. That's fine. She'd basically just carry him to his room, put him in his bed.
Yeah, Vincent just goes to sleep in Jerry's hands. And Max is holding him in the air.
Sure. Jesus.
How much would the thing be, Liam? If I can do that?
Sorry, I didn't
What was that?
Because it'd be rare.
That's great. Yeah.
2K?
Yeah. I'll make it 3K. Yeah, 3K.
3K, okay.
Get it all.
I'll buy
Money's
that
not an
pretty high.
obstacle to Elijah. Like you do realize that. You could make it in game. She would be like,
Fucking
whatever. I
awesome.
don't give a shit.
I know. It's cool. It's fucking cool.
She's buying you something of what humanity could.
Yeah, I know it's built at Zion. I'm to find out what it is.
Oh god, it's probably a rock that looks like a dick.
I need it to be a massive space dildo.
Nah, it's not.
Oh, I feel like Zai could have used that.
It's something very, very, very old.
It's
Oh,
a chair
okay,
from
cool.
It's
Hell.
fucking awesome.
It's
Alright.
also what it is, yeah.
Okay, sure. So if there's nothing else,
No, nothing else.
yeah, you guys make it to Natasha.
I mean, I don't get a choice, do I?
No,
So-
you are unconscious, and
Yeah,
probably
I
and
could have
I think
purged the
that's
toxin,
fair.
but I'm not going to.
yeah, and both you
I
and Vincent are going to be very hungover, like for this entire session, probably.
Unless
Okay,
they
no, that's fine.
unless they ask me to purge toxin, I'm
Yeah.
not going to do it.
Yeah.
You have that.
I don't think Aaron realizes that you have that ability.
Yeah.
He knows close
Yeah.
to nothing about psychics.
Like,
Yeah,
Vincent
unless you've
might,
like
but he
literally
probably
looked up
won't
at
care.
by psionics powers that you wouldn't know, yeah, because she doesn't tell anyone what they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
At
is
least
why
with
the
the
whole
shapeshifting,
suicide
we
thing's going to
saw
be
it.
hilarious. In 100,000 XP though.
I think there would be a scene like sorry, I heard myself talking through echo and I got really confused for a second. But I think there'd be a scene like after Zai does the stuff for Mary, just like with the whole crew, like he would like ask just to say goodbye to everyone at once, like at the end. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So there'll be a couple of days on planet before. There'll be a couple of days on planet. Before that.
Yeah, awesome. That's fine. Just yeah.
Elijah
that's
wants
all
to go
from
see
Zai.
Rocky 612.
And then Zai would also go visit Elijah, like personally.
Oh yeah,
But
'cause
you
Rosie did.
told you said visit me personally after
Yeah.
you leave, so he's gonna fucking do it. Or is it like something that you want to do at the
No.
goodbye thing?
You tell me. You come see me. Actually, I did tell you to go see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like a good time for a break, or keep going.
Yeah, we can have a quick break here.
Yeah.
That's pretty perfect. Alright.
Oh,
yeah,
downtime
exactly.
episode
That's the
for
time.
Elijah.